To create a perfect replica of the US president, scientists first used advanced facial sculpting technology to reshape the North Korean agent's face, then placed a metal facial mold on his face. 1 minute later, after removing the mold, the agent had completely transformed into the president's appearance. To ensure absolute certainty, the agent even cut off the same ring finger that the president was missing. The North Korean military planned to use this imposter to replace the president before the election. Soon, the agent flew to the United States. The real president was busy campaigning for re-election, so after his speech, he didn't return to the White House and checked directly into a hotel in Chicago, not knowing the North Korean agent was staying in the room across from him. After transforming into the president's appearance again, the agent charged into the president's room with a gun. Seeing someone who looked exactly like himself, the president was terrified. Before he could call for his bodyguards, the agent knocked him unconscious with the gun. The agent then drew some blood from the president and used genetic recombination technology to replicate it into his own body. He even used a special mold to copy the president's fingerprints onto his own hands. Finally, he took out the facial mold and placed it on the president's face, transforming him into the agent's original appearance. After everything was ready, he deliberately opened the door, then fired several shots and killed the president. When the bodyguards arrived, he claimed this person had come to assassinate him. And fortunately, he had reacted quickly enough to pull out the gun from under his pillow and kill him in self-defense. Since this was during the election period, everyone thought this was a hitman sent by a campaign rival, and no one suspected his story. After this incident was exposed, his approval rating soared, and he ultimately crushed his opponent with 90% of the vote, successfully winning re-election as US president. But the North Korean military's ambitions went far beyond this. They planned to use the same method, to turn all top US officials into North Koreans, and then the entire United States would become North Korea's puppet. The vice president was their next target, but unexpectedly an accident occurred this time. When the imposter was infiltrating the vice president's home, he accidentally knocked over a golf club. Hearing the noise, the vice president quickly chased after him and managed to stop him before he could escape. While the vice president was shocked by this, the imposter immediately pushed him away, opened the door, and fled. The vice president couldn't believe there could be someone in this world who looked exactly like him, and in a hostile state, no less. Afterward, he thought about how the president had recently become very friendly toward North Korea, even inviting North Korean officials to visit the White House. Combined with today's appearance of this imposter, he couldn't help but suspect the president's authenticity, but he had no evidence to verify his suspicion.